so now nothing to complain.
Here we have head coach of Kuala Lumpur City FC, Mr. Bojan Hodak, and the player Romel Morales. Okay, before I open question, start with the coach Bojan. Any thought on this final match?
I think that we know each other from the last game, and for me it's easier because I coach Makassar, so I know 90% of the players. It will not be any surprises. It will be a very tough match because both teams are very hard-working, and maybe it will be a little bit tactically, which sometimes fans doesn't enjoy, but important is only win in this game because nobody remember who was in the final. Everybody remember always just the winner.
Thank you, coach. Romel, say something?
Yes, for sure it will be a very good game, you know. Last game was also a good game for both teams. Both teams created a lot of chance, especially us. We created a lot of chance. We didn't score, but we almost there. So we are learning for that. So we know them, how they play. We know everything. Also, they know how we play. So it's good game, you know, because now we have to be smart and try to play our game like usual. So just try to take the chance and win the game. This is the most important.
Thank you, Romel. Okay, now we open question for our media members.
Coach, there are no goals in the previous match. So what's your plan to make sure your attacking side really can do something for this match?
Well, I think that in previous match there was no goals, but we hit the post 2 times, if I can remember. But previous game was a little bit different because for us, Romel was injured that time. He was just coming after injury. We didn't have Jordan. We didn't have Kieran, who is also coming back after injury. So actually tomorrow I have difficulties who to put to play. Also, I didn't decide yet to play with Kevin at the goal or with 2 strikers. So it's still, for me now, it's sweet problem to choose who to play. Difference with PSM Makassar is that during last match they didn't play the league, so now they already start the league. They have 5 matches in the league. They are in good form, so they will be better. I believe that both teams will be at a better level than in the previous game.
Okay, coach. The coach PSM Makassar always blame AFC, always say KL have a good time rest and no need to travel. So what your comment about that?
Is it question for AFC or PSSI?
No, for you, because you have more time rest than PSM Makassar, because no need to travel and always play at.
This is because coach came to this area just recently. I came to this area 20 years ago, so 10 years I was complaining. Finally they changed, so now nothing to complain.
Coach, can you update us about your availability of your players? We know like a few players were injured.
Good thing is that Partiman is back. He trained with us. Maybe he's not ready for 90 minutes, but he can have his role. Don't forget these minutes can be played 120 minutes, not only 90. So we need lots of players. Partiman is back. You can see that Ryan and Zafri recover fully. They play well last matches. So except Kenny and Ahmad Fauzi, everybody will play. Maybe Ayman is not ready. Fakrul Ayman is not fully ready. The rest are all ready and prepared for a match. Thank you.
Coach, you said that you know 90% of the PSM Makassar players. So which player that you think your players need to give more attention?
Look, you need to give most attention to Willy and Everton, because Willy, with one pass, Willy is very strong. He can hold the ball and he has fantastic vision. He always managed to turn with the ball and give excellent passes. Now this connection between him and Everton is good. They're scoring goals in the league because they're playing together, understand each other. And also dangerous as all this attacking midfield, they have really fast flanks. Jakub and Rizky, they are non-stop like on motorbike, going up and down. So this is lots of energy. Jakub's brother, then in midfield they have now this new Japanese player who also didn't play last match, who is attackingly dangerous because non-stop he's in penalty box. Arfan for me is also top player, playing both ways, both directions. So there is lots of good players in that team, lots of fast players. So if you give them space, they can all be dangerous.
Okay, for Romel, today your birthday, happy birthday first of all. Maybe for tomorrow game, give more motivation to you to score, because I think this season you just only score 4 goals right now.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I think doesn't matter if my birthday or not. Every game for me is special, because especially this AFC Cup, you know, it's like my first time playing like international cup. So every game for me is special. So I just take so serious every game. Of course, for me, I want to score every game. This is normal, but this is football, you know. Sometimes this can happen. So in this moment, the most important for me is just give my best, and maybe if I'm not scoring, try my best to help my team to score. Because at the end, the most important is just get the win. So if maybe I don't score, but I can do something to help my team to score, and we get the 3 points, we get the win. So this is the most important. So I just want to give my best every game, try working hard, and because my team is doing also, you know. So we are a really work hard team. So we are doing very well so far. So we need to keep in the same moment.
All right, Coach, I'm Carl from Metro Arena. Thank you for your time. First and foremost, I would like to ask you the burden that been carried out for Giancarlo Galifuoco for tomorrow's game. One of the important players for KL City. He will be the main man to sense the danger from PSM Makassar side, especially from the counter attacks. So how vital is Giancarlo and the rest of the players for the game like tomorrow against PSM Makassar?
He's very important. That's the reason why we sign him. You know, this is his job to defend. So for every player is very important. When we sign him, any professional player, he has specific jobs. So for Gigi's job is to stop them scoring, and he's doing this quite well in these 2 seasons. That's the reason why he's still here.
And I still remember during the first game against PSM and the league, a few games in the league after PSM's game, KL had difficulties to score a goal even in an open chance, right? So now KL start to play better, good football, clinical in front of the goal. And what can the fans expect, especially for KL fans, for tomorrow's game?
Well, before we play with 1 striker, now we're playing with 2. We signed 1 more striker. This is difference, but also they need time to understand different system, because we play in different system now. Midfield playing different, so this all need time. We creating chances. This is more important. Defensively, we are in good shape. You can see that we didn't concede goals last 2 games, even in last, I mentioned 7-8 games, except in Johor. We concede maybe 1 goal maximum, that's it. So attackingly, we now changing this direction, changing training for them. They all are good players, so the only thing is they need to perform in the game, they need to score goal, which is the most difficult thing in football. That's the reason why they cause the most. So if he play tomorrow, I hope tomorrow he will score, if he play.
All right, a question to Romel as well. A lot of position being given to you, if I'm not mistaken, against PSM, more of a like wingers for you, right? More of a midfielders. So it's been given the time to play tomorrow. Yeah. obviously every strikers would like to score, but the contributions for like Apollo, whoever play alongside you is vital, that you can partner alongside with the rest of the team.
Yeah, sure. We have a lot of players, with good technical, with good movement of the ball. So I think we know how to play. We know how to control the ball. We also create a lot of chance. Almost every game we are creating clear chance. So we just need to score more goals, because I think it's not enough, and we just need to push in a bit extra, because the chance is there but the goal is not there. So we need to keep working hard and just trying the best to score more goals, because we need it. Our defense, they are doing so good. So attacking, we are creating chance, but maybe we need to score more. So just we need to change that, and because after that we are playing good, we are trying to move the ball, and we know how to play to create the chance. So just is the final solution.
Coach, we saw two of ASEAN team, BG Patum and JDT, were trashed by Urawa Red Diamonds. So do you see there's like a huge gap between East Asian and ASEAN teams, because one day you might play in SCL too?
Yeah, definitely it's a big gap. The reason for that is quality of the leagues. So the quality of the Japanese league, quality of the Korean league is at the highest standard. This all come from national team. This all come from youth development. So our job here is to make this gap shorter. Like if you see situation with JDT and Patum, is that in their leagues they don't have enough strong matches. Like JDT dominate here, JDT doesn't have enough tough matches, and then when they come to play Asian Champions League, they playing versus opponent who is playing every week tough matches. So that's the reason why is this big gap and big results between the top teams here in Southeast Asia and top leagues in Asia.
Romel, you come to Kuala Lumpur not as a pure striker, but previous season you are the top scorer of the team, and then this season this team bring a new striker, Kevin, but just not work really well. But after Jordan Mintah come here, it seems that he's already one of the favorites for the fans. So can you just share your relation with your new teammates, maybe your connection on the pitch, on the games, out of the pitch? Just share about him.
Yes, I think it's a good time for the team. Jordan is good scorer, but it's not easy sometimes to adapt to the team. Because we have different way to play. Different system on how he was playing before in Terengganu. So. But even like that, we are doing some good connection. We are trying to create chance, and I think we are doing just only one thing. We need to score more goals. That's clear. So we need to improve that, and we are working on that. So, but I think it's good for him, for me also, because I can just play also more free. I don't need to play like only one striker, just be there, so I can be more free to play, and this is good for me also, because the player like to move a lot, not only stay in one position. So I think we can understand each other very well, and I think everything is good. So we just need to improve to score more goals, and everything can be very, very good.
Any other question? If no question, that's all for the second session pre-match press conference for today. Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Romel.
Thank you.
Thank you.